number 2. Stand on business, move like a boss. Walking sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how lost. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter. Let's move. Get them riches, you can pick like any money mo. Coach know you better put D-Lo in the game. Let's go.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. Ain't be that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring my energy protected. I've been burning sage, follow how you feelin', you won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I...
Let's bring out the starters for Young Philadelphia 76ers. At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 84, Chris Webber. The man in the middle, 7 foot, number 53, Hakeem Olajuwon. Starting at shooting guard, 6'3", number 44, Jerry West. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 33, Larry Bird. Starting at the guard position, 6'5", number 14, Oscar Robertson.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got George, and it's Pierce in at small forward. And for the 76ers, and it's Webber in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Robertson. And it's Bird missing. It's George on the wing. Pass to Iverson. broke loose. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to George. Six on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Here's West. George defending. Here's Bird. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Chicago. Floats one up. Pierce. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Weber. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Here's Iverson. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
The first free throw is good.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
And so he hits both. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Iverson. Here's the pick. Here's Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Chamberlain passes to Nowitzki. Rebound by Philadelphia. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Nowitzki. 23 points for him last game against Golden State. Pass to Pierce. And a missed layup. The Sixers leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
West. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's West. George defending. Here's Bird. The rebound by Nowitzki. The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Oh, it's stolen. And he drives in. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
Your Sixers dance team.
And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The 76ers, 4th.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's Chamberlain. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
He was also exceptional defensively. 4 blocks. I mean, his presence was huge.
Here's Weber. Pass to Robertson. Here's West. Here's Weber. That one falls. Weber's got 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now George. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Here's Robertson. He's got 6. Pass to Bird. Here's West. George defending. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, Jerry West shooting mechanics, flawless. I mean, the way he squares up, elbow tucked in under the ball, the follow through, a very repeatable, efficient motion.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. Here's Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. From 20 feet. And he hits the jumper.
Nowitzki's J is deadly. It's unorthodox, but deadly. A lethal shooter who knows how to get his shot off quickly.
Pass to West. Here's Robertson. 23 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
The Bulls have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. That evens the score.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Here's Weber. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Chris Webber, 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And he drops it first.
And, you know, Webber's versatility really stands out. I mean, he's a big man that can pass, rebound, and score in a lot of ways.
Hits both from the stripe.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Nash passes to Iverson. And the three-pointer goes. Iverson's got 5 points.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Olajuwon. Buried from 15 feet out. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Iverson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Golden State Warriors. Oh, there's the alley. Bulls trail by 3. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Here's Nash, still without a bucket. Brunson looks it over. Five on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Pierce can't get to it. Philadelphia leading by 3. Dumars passes to Rodman. Pass to Robertson. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. Here's West. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Out to the wing. Here's Olajuwon. Philadelphia with another miss.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 6. Here's Pierce. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Nash. Adebayo passes to Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dumars. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. The 3. And Robertson gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Brunson. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Blocked!
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Here's West. Here's Olajuwon. And they recover it. Here's Robertson. Drills the elbow jumper. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Nash. And there's a pick. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's West. Here's Dumars to the inside. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got 13.
And, you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter inside, outside, well defended or not, he's scoring at will.
Here's Nash. No points yet. Pass to Chamberlain. To the wing on the left. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Get ready, everyone.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
A round of applause. Substitution on the court.
.56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Bird. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Evading defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Iverson. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
The Bulls making a switch here. Love's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Dumars. No points so far. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Here's Bird. 3-pointer off the mark.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Sixers ahead, leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And it's Grant in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Rice's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Terry. Yet to see a basket. Grant the screen. With the crossover. Terry's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
At a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Iverson. He's got 7. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Skilled in so many ways. The floater is just one of a number of slick shots Iverson has up his sleeve.
Dumars passes to Bird. There's a screen. Pass to Terry. Here's Bird. Adebayo grabs the board.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And the basket by Nash.
And the quickness of the release. Very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Here's Terry. Pass to Bird. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Iverson. He's got 9. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dumars. Adebayo grabs the board. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Rice. Still without a bucket. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Sunday, then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he knocks down the first one.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Paul George, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Nash. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. Weber pulls it in. The Sixers lead by 6. Pass to Dumars. Here's Battier. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Here's Weber. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Outside Ingram. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and skill set, The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
He's off on the first.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Here's Weber, coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless. It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities. What's up?
Here's Nash. Outside Ingram. Pass to Nash. Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game. Here's West. Here's Bird. Got a piece of it.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Here's Iverson, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Weber. Here's West. Here's Bird. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Here's Battier. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Nash. Ingram deciding where to go with it. They set the screen. Pass to Nowitzki. Intercepted. Here's West. Hits a three-pointer. West, who's got 6.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide-open teammate.
Here's Nash. Here's Nowitzki. Got a piece of it. Here's Weber. Pass to Battier. 4-3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I just love the ball.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 14. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let me hear you make some noise for your Sixers EMT.
So both teams making some changes here. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Fifth on the list, the Bulls.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Pass to Pierce to get back on track. Deflected.
Denying shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
How about the response from Pierce? Right back at you.
Pass to Battier. Here's Weber. He's got 13. Here's Robertson. It's tipped. Fast break. Here we go.
First and fewest turnovers a game. They've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. First one falls for him, and the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Good on both.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
Pass to Battier. Here's Robertson. Brunson defending. The fadeaway. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Robertson's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he can't get the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Nowitzki. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Pass to Weber. Wallace with it. Here's Robertson. Throws it up high. 6 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
On the offensive end, Weber has simply been unleashed in this one. I think the defense is going to have to adjust to how aggressive Weber has been.
Here's Nash. Here's Nowitzki. Watched by Wallace. Nowitzki. Pass to Pierce. Connects from downtown. Pierce has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. checked in for Chicago.
For your Philadelphia 76ers, PNT.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Robertson. Here's Weber. 15 points in the game.
Paul Pierce. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Driving inside from deep. And the basket by West. West has got 12.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
The Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Pierce. And here's Brunson. Here's Nowitzki. Watched by Wallace. Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go. He has 6.
A great shooter. For Nowitzki, the mid-range is easy money all day long.
Here's Hamilton. Pass to Robertson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Pierce. Pierce has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Ingram. Here's the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And that one's good. Weber
Immediately letting that shot fly. Great confidence.
George outside. Back to Brunson. Here's Pierce. Offline with a 3. The Sixers lead by 14. Here's Weber. Here's Wallace. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Wallace has gotten his second bucket.
Wallace, just a fighter. He puts his hard hat on and goes after it on the boards.
Here's Nowitzki. And he can't bank that one in. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Robertson. George defending. Here's Weber. Rebound by the Bulls. Pierce has got 5 rebounds in the game. George feels it out a bit. Here's Pierce. Pass to Nowitzki. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
7-footer Nowitzki using that size inside and drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Nowitzki taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Dirk Nowitzki is one of the greatest big man shooters ever, and he's practically automatic from the line.
So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. The Sixers lead by 14. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's West. George defending. Here's Bird. Clock at 6. And the baseline jumper goes down. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Here's Nowitzki. Give him 8 points now. No good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Weber. Here's West. George defending. Here's Robertson. Free throw line jumper. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Philadelphia leading by 16. On the court for Chicago. We've got George, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. Pass to Bird, fires the 3, sinks the tray. Bird's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
Here's West. Here's Robertson. Here's Weber. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Nowitzki. Offensive rebound. There's a screen. Here's George. And a nice finish on the layup. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Here's West. George defending. Here's Bird. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Iverson passes to Chamberlain. Pass to George. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Here's West. George with the block.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, And that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's West. Blocked again! Here's Pierce. He's got 13. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Pass to West. Here's Weber. Five to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Bird. And another miss by Philadelphia.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Pierce. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 tonight. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Second, Philadelphia.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
First one falls. He does not get the second one. The Bulls trail by 17. Here's Pierce. 13 points in the game. George for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Weber's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Robertson. Here's Weber. Here's Bird. He's got 9. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Paul George.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
All right, everybody, now coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you. Get loud, man. On the court is your right spot. All right, everybody, the loud section gets the free pieces.
Third in points off turnovers, and in transition, they've been one of the best teams in the league. They're top 5 in fast break points. They've got a lot of speed, and they use it to their advantage.
And their defense is a huge part of their offense. The points off turnovers this team generates, it takes a lot of pressure off their half-court offense. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. For three, drains the triple. Iverson's got 12.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Robertson. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Nowitzki. Give him 8 points now. The floater, Chamberlain. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of this game.
Pass to Weber. Here's Bird. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. Here's Pierce. 13 points in the game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
Pass to West. Oh, George with a steal. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Sixers, Jerry West. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Iverson. He's got 12. Pass to Nowitzki. The 3-ball. Rebound by Philadelphia.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Olajuwon, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And they'll get another chance. Chalk up 2 there. Olajuwon's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Iverson. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Robertson. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Bird. He's got 11. Chamberlain pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Pierce. To the paint. Here's Iverson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Robertson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to West. Here's Robertson. He's got 19. Six on the shot clock. Rejected by George. Pierce, the pass to George. It's on target from the high post. George has got 7 points in the game. The Sixers lead by 13. Here's Weber. Here's Bird. Connects. The jumper drops.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Nowitzki. Drops in the 3. 13 points in the game.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Here's West.
Paul George. That's his 3rd personal foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
It's both from the stripe. And so here is Chicago. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Iverson. From the high post. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Robertson. 19 points in the game. Counted from distance. West has got 4 this quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
Here's Chamberlain. 18 points for him. Nowitzki. Pass to Iverson. Here's Robertson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his 2nd.
Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. 5th best, the 76ers.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Nash. Right wing to stop the run. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Iverson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. An amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
Pass to Battier. Here's Bird. 13 points in the game. Chicago with a rebound. Pierce has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Nash. Three-pointer. The rebound by Robertson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Dumars. Clock at 6. Here's Robertson from the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Robertson's got 23 points.
Really good unselfish pass by Battier. He knew that was the better shot for his teammate.
Pass to Iverson. To the inside, Nash. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Nash has gotten his second bucket of the game. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Dumars passes to Aldridge. Here's Bird. The steal. Here's Pierce. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's Robertson from downtown. Adebayo grabs the board.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And the basket by Nash.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Here's Bird. 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by Pierce. Pierce has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside. And stolen by Aldridge. Down low. Here's Dumars. Drops in the layup for two.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Here's Iverson. 14 points for him.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Philadelphia liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And it's Hamilton in at the three spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Fires for three. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Nash. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handle. Sometimes he's just unguardable.
There's a screen. Pass to West. George with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Nash. And here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Dumars. Brunson defending. Pass to West. Three-pointer. Buries it from three. West has got 19 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Nowitzki missing. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Hamilton. Here's the three. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
Weber, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls trail by 16. Outside Brunson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot from the top of the key. And it's good for 2. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Wow. Webber is this well set up. All you can do as a defender is hope and watch.
Knocked loose. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to West. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Jerry West. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second one.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Nash. Rebound by Philadelphia. Weber's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the left side wing. Here's Hamilton. And it's Chicago with a board. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Nash. Tries it from the block. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's West. Lets it fly from 18. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulder square, elbow in perfect alignment. Follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
Now here's Brunson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
First team foul.
You got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Chicago, Jalen Brunson. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Both free throws good from Brunson. The Sixers lead by 17. Here's West to the right side. Tipped. Here's Nash. Pass to George. To the inside, Chamberlain. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's West. Chicago making their last shot to the middle. 6 to shoot.
The team really excels when operating in the pick and roll. He's such a good roller and a very skilled finisher as well.
The Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Nowitzki. Takes the three. Here's Chamberlain. Can't hit from in close. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's West. Here's Olajuwon. And he gets the bucket. Olajuwon's gotten 4 this quarter.
Olajuwon taking the hit and staying under control. What a powerful finish there.
Pass to Nowitzki. Takes a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Sometimes you forget how athletic Battier is. I mean, he's more than capable of these throwdowns.
Here's Nowitzki.
Philadelphia foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia leading by 16. Pass to Hamilton. And they call an illegal screen here.
Doing a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Bulls trail by 16. Here's Nash. Pass to Pierce. Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nash. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And there's the rejection. Here's Pierce. And the basket is good.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
Here's West. Here's Bird. Knocks down the triple. Bird's got 12 points in just the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Nowitzki. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Bulls making a change here. George is checked in.
Chamberlain. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's Bird. Olajuwon passes to Weber. Here's Bird.
Blocked. Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce. Was right on top of that shot.
Inside. Tipped. Here's Robertson. George defending. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Robertson's got 25 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
They set the pick. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's West. George defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
First one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls trail by 18. Here's Iverson. To the paint. It's tipped. Blocked. Here's Robertson. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's West. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Philadelphia on D. To the middle. Here's Iverson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Robertson. Pass to West. From behind the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Pierce. Here's Iverson. And the layup is good off the glass. Iverson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. time and time again, he delivers.
Weber, no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Weber. Pass to Bird, to the paint. Here's Robertson. And he lays it up and in. Robertson's got 29.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Nowitzki. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
The Sixers lead by 14. Pass to Weber. Here's West. George defending. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Jerry West. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. 1:16 left in the final quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the 76ers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And that one good. Robertson's got 31.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Nowitzki. Goes up from the top of the key. No good there.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And he lobs it up.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Here's Robertson. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.
Different for every season, showing me. And feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. Rest in peace, my uncle. Never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back, playing out pound of. That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't update the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' want on spitting they popper. In school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should've stopped you. It's young one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me. And feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked